And so what's new here is that Facebook employees themselves are complaining about how Facebook handles content moderation. What are these employees saying?
Employees are saying, if this is so crucial to our business and how our users feel about our product, why is this something that we outsource? And the response from management is like, look, we really need to scale this up very quickly. We need to make sure that these workforces are flexible and can move to different needs. And of course, Facebook thinks over time that artificial intelligence will get good enough that it will be able to reduce the need for these contractors in the first place.
But over time, I mean, like decades, it's going to take a long time.
Right now, hate speech, for example, is only 38% effective detection by the AI, but other categories like nudity are much better. Of course, then you have to look at like, oh, is it flagging like a naked statue or is it flagging a person? They've gotten a little better at parsing out those things, but still, the most crucial things that content moderators are looking at are the gray areas, the things that really are subjective to make decisions about, and Facebook tries to cover them all in its internal rules, but it's just really impossible to get some consistent policies to go across this entire global user base.
Now, you've reported over the years on the conditions that these workers who are moderating this content endure. It's a tough job. You're looking at potentially, very upsetting, very offensive things all day long. Are the conditions for these workers getting any better?
The Verge had a tremendous report on Monday explaining that at times these contractors can't take bathroom breaks. It's very difficult for them to deal with their mental health issues as they see people shot to death live and they have to decide what to do about that within seconds. It's very hard for them to have a consistent approach to the policy and still move very quickly. I mean, this is a tough job that they're doing, that they have, 3 weeks of training, but then they're scarred for life. Some of them even told The Verge that they have started believing the conspiracy theories that they sort through on Facebook about, 9/11 or Sandy Hook or any of these things that we've seen become at the core of internet discussion in the dark corners.
Now, Facebook has talked up the tens of thousands of employees it's hired as a result of election meddling, misinformation, fake news to combat all of these things. Are these third-party content moderators counted in those numbers?
Yes, those numbers are not all full-time employees. Some of them are contractors, which allows Facebook to reach that goal very quickly, but also means that they have to deal with this expanding workforce that is not going to possibly handle all of the trillions of interactions that Facebook users are posting every day. And the amount of video that gets created, the amount of content that gets created is just massive. And then the contractors are relying on people reporting things, and now they have the AI also flagging things to the content moderators. It's just a tremendous amount of volume, and things change all the time. What's offensive in one country may not necessarily mean anything in another country, and so they have to make sure their policies are keeping up with the changes on the internet.